Today, a little bit of, I guess you could say, piss and vinegar, just trying to go, just trying to put the pressure on. We'll see what happens. Toyez with it up at the blue line, pass across, right out in front. Richmond looking to clear out. Toomey pinching in, able to get a shot off that one, deflected all the way around. Hurlman trying to wrap it around the boards, tied up right behind the goal mouth, squirting loose. The puck just bouncing around, now picked up by the Generals. Richmond able to clear it out into neutral ice. Tied up Freeman he'll send this one in on net. Hall, he'll make his first stop of the night. Loughnane, he'll chip this one out. Brought in McKenzie on his stick. He'll put on the brakes in the corner, try to center it into the slot. Held in at the blue line by both momentarily, but Richmond able to clear this one out. Rubin playing it around. That one will pop. Loughnane, a little bit of a miscommunication. Not going to get checked. Puck sitting loose back in the corner. Richmond with an opportunity on the doorstep. Puck just popped. And Carolina able to shovel it out into neutral ice. Cardinal, he'll tip it back into the zone. Farley with the puck along the half wall. Playing give and go with Cardinal. Carolina able to clear it up towards the blue line. Not going to be able to get out of the zone. Now they will. Loughnane back the other way for Carolina. He'll get it in. Puts on the brakes. Quick shot opportunity. That one right into the glove of Meucci.
We're going to have at least a penalty, if not two here. We got a player down for Richmond as well.
And I think that was what you had two freight trains run into each other, and unfortunately the problem with that was it was right in front of the goal, but it was a high hit.
And
tried to go over to Kinzer.
It's one of those things that
sending it back up to the blue line. Reed able to get it down low. Kinzer up to Hurlman at the blue line. Rich shot opportunity. Bayance with it on the near side wall. He'll send it up to the top. Hurlman now. Back over to Bayance. That one tips on the way through Carolina. They'll clear this one all the way down the length of the ice.
5-minute major for contact to the head.
Head contact. That's what I was thinking it was going to be.
I was thinking either that or a potential 5-minute cross check. One of the two I was thinking.
Cross, he'll clear this one all the way into the zone. Down back behind the goal line. Toomey looking to get a tip out, but Cross able to tip it loose. Farley up at the top. Freeman back over to Farley. Tried to go back up to Freeman. Tipped by Loza, but Freeman able to keep it in the zone. Now Toyez with it down behind the goal line. He'll ring this one around the boards. Freeman is able to hold it in at the blue line. He'll play it across to Cardinal. He'll send it over back into the zone momentarily, but with a wrist shot. That one tipped on the way through, cleared around, held in by the Generals. Richmond able to keep it in the zone, but Strong able to clear it out into neutral ice. Hurlman now. He'll reverse it around. Bayance with the puck for the Richmond Generals, carrying it into the zone. Hurlman tips it in. Richmond had to touch up on the play. 12 minutes remaining here in the period. Carolina with the puck shoveled all the way down the length of the ice. 1:28 remaining in the power play for the Richmond Generals. Now set up back behind the goal on Hurlman. Goal of the season. Face off won by the Generals. They'll pull it back into their defensive zone. Hurlman back to play it. He'll just pick it up and shovel it all the way down. Long stretch pass to DeLeon. Able to connect on that pass, but pressure by Carolina. Deflected into the corner. Bridget back over to DeLeon. Pressure by Carolina. Able to break that one up. Second shot opportunity. Just a backhander in on net. Loughnane for Carolina. He'll look to clear it out. Hurlman just gloving this one down. Puck bouncing around. Bridget able to get it down deep. Tried to go over to DeLeon. DeLeon with the puck. He'll center it across the goal out. Twilly with the puck for Carolina. Able to clear it out into neutral ice. McKenzie back the other way over to Loughnane. Tried to cut it back into the slot. He's pressured by Bridget. DeLeon able to get it out into neutral ice. Cardinal. He'll play it back deep. Tried to go back to defense. Caught the referee skates. Carolina with an opportunity. McKenzie, or actually Loughnane with a shot. That one pressured by the Generals. Richmond able to break up that opportunity. Toyez, Freeman has cleared it out the puck twice. Toyez with the puck. He'll clear it out. Intercepted Palaniuk. Back in the zone. He'll chip it in, but Carolina, they'll intercept the play. Now back out into neutral ice. Loughnane with the puck. He'll chip it up towards the blue line. Tried to go over to Caden Surchak. Hurlman with the puck for the Generals, deep back behind the Richmond net. Long stretch pass, tried to connect, intercepting Carolina. Hickey back into the Richmond zone, lowers out on the board. Bridget over for the Generals. He'll just leave it. Freemanus now out through neutral ice. Tried to connect with DeLeon, tipped on the way through, so no icing on the play. Around on the far side, that's held in the zone. Quick opportunity on the doorstep. Carolina able to clear it out into neutral ice. 2 seconds in the period. Nolan Bolt with it in the zone, and that'll do it for your first period. So your score after one period, the Junior Canes won, the Richmond Generals won. Back and forth hockey has 10-7 shots favoring Carolina.
A lot of these other boards that are more so dead, they have taken that to their advantage, and they know that they're NHL boards and are using them that way.
Yeah, it's definitely a whole different game when you can pop the puck off the board and it actually does something. It just doesn't drop. Puck tied up along the wall. Reed, he'll walk down with the puck, picked up by Carolina. Tom trying to play the puck around. Pressured right out in front. Quick shot opportunity coming off the stick of Tristan Reed. Carolina looking to clear it out of the zone. Held in. Vayage, he'll send this one down low. Tom back to play it for Carolina. Chipped up off. Tried to go deep from the red line. Ran into traffic. Vayage back the other way into the Carolina zone. And Hall having to wisely cover that one up, and they'll hang on to it
by number 48 of the Junior Hurricanes, that being Volpe.
And it just dropped at the last second. And that's a hard one for a goaltender because you think it's coming in high, and so you sometimes you'll have your legs open and you can drop it, put it 5-hole.
A deflection like that is scary.
Yeah, that's one that no goaltender ever wants to see, and that's why you talk about getting traffic in front of the goaltender. Things like that happen. Bolt with the puck now. He'll send it out through to Detroit. Picked up by the Generals. They'll chip it back into the Carolina zone. Toyas with the puck over to Bolt. Yanni Bolt with the puck. Chipped in. Surchek now. He'll shovel this one deep in the corner. Carney playing around over to Cardinal. Tried to chip it out deep. Picked up by Carolina momentarily. Tried to go up to the blue line. But Richmond, they'll recover the puck. Sending this one all the way back deep into the Carolina zone. Freeman up to the top. Carney with a shot. That one tips on the way through. Goes wide of the net. Loughnane with the puck. He'll shovel it out, and that one's going to catch a rafter on the way through.
I think it hit the speaker because the speaker's going back and forth over there.
So Caden Glemkowski, his fifth goal
another
of the
rebound,
Rubin,
top shelf, and that's one of those that partially is on your defenders, but also is on your goalie in the sense of letting those rebounds get there. And so, again, this breaking down of the Generals, they're not being as crisp on their technique.
Puck bouncing down at center ice. Richmond with it back in the zone. Palanek, he'll carry it in. Drop pass. Freemanus with a shot. Put that one up over the top of the goal. Loughnane now with it for Carolina. Nolan Bolt into the zone. He'll look to cut it down over to McKenzie in the slot. Puck into the corner. Freemanus with the puck. He'll just slow play down a little bit, create a little bit of space, chipping it up off the boards. Herman sending it in. Knocked down by Loughnane. Keaton Toyas back to play it. Chipped up off the boards. Loughnane now gloving it down into the zone. McKenzie with it for Carolina. He'll cut back towards the slot. Backhand opportunity. That one just tips wide of the goal. Cleared out by the Generals. Carolina. Toyas all the way over to Loughnane. He'll chip this one all the way back deep. Hurlman back to play it. Reverse around. Loughnane able to hold it in at the blue line for Carolina. Goalie's not in the position. That looks easy, but it's really not.
Oh, yeah. No. I mean, the other thing is the fact you have vulcanized, frozen rubber coming at you, that's already not easy.
Loughnane with the puck, tried to clear it around the boards, held in by the Generals. Picked up Toyas now. He'll clear this up to the blue line. Back the other way, McKenzie into the zone. Quick shot. That one tipped off the stick of Cardinal. Goes just wide of the goal. McKenzie now able to get it back to Toomey with a shot opportunity. That one tipped behind. Loughnane back over to Toomey. Back to Loughnane. Cleared up into the slot. This one played around. Cleared out into neutralized cruiser. Able to get it across over to Cardinal. He'll chip it all the way around back behind the goal. Toyas back to play it for Carolina. Reversing it over onto the far side of the ice. Wingard playing it out into neutralized. Puck just bouncing around. Brought back in the zone. Bridget with a shot. Off the back skate. That one deflects down. Wingard Able to clear it out into neutral ice. Now McKenzie with it. You had the shot ring this one spread out a little bit, but Richmond has been able to close the gap back up. We're still close. I mean, it's a 4-shot difference. Carolina with a 2-goal lead. Fluky somewhat goals, but if you're Carolina, you'll take it.
And not to mention, I mean, we still, other than 8:15 left in this period, we still have a whole other period.
Exactly. 28-15 remaining in the hockey game. Face-off coming to the blocker side of Zach Hall. Face-off won by the Generals. Quick shot Hall. Blocker in that one down. Up to the top. Hickey with a shot. That one caught the skates of Reed on the way through. Bates with it. He'll send it up to the top. Quick shot opportunity coming from the blue line. Intercepted Carolina. Able to chip it off of the board.
That was Reed making a hit on 18 of the Junior Canes.
Loughnane. Rubin now with the puck. He'll send it over to Viglino. Tried to go back across instead up to the top. Tooney with the puck. Sent this one down low. Tried to go over to Viglino. Richmond able to get it out in the neutral ice. Kinzer. He'll get into his own sidestep. One check. Picks up the puck down in the corner. Pass right out in front. Opportunity for the Generals. Carolina clearing it up off the glass. Viglino hit hard on the board by Reed.
These hits are starting to get bigger and bigger. People not very happy, not only with each other, but also the officials. So just one of those things in a rivalry game that happens.
So it looks like right now Carolina will be down one. So you have Cardinal and Kybus in the box, and then Glemkowski coming in. It looks like to serve potentially an extra penalty. So Carolina will be down a man for 2 minutes. 4:05 remaining here in the period. Loughnane trying to clear it out of the zone. Held in at the blue line. Dumped all the way across Freemanus. At the top, he'll go to create some room. Sent all the way across. Owen Cross up top. Carney now back over to Freemanus on the near side. He'll let a wrist shot go. Blocker down. Carolina able to clear this one down. It's going to trickle all the way down the length of the ice. Mayucci. So really, if you're Carolina, runs into some traffic, able to skate away. Quick shot opportunity, tipped on the way through. That one skied up over the top of the goal. Reed in the corner. He'll reverse it around. Quick shot opportunity. At the pet, they score! A power play goal by the Richmond. I think that actually was right at the end of the power play. So it looks like it may be an even strength goal by a second or two.
I think it's going to be a power play goal by a second.
So we'll have to wait and see how it's put in. Either way, it's going to either be a power play goal by a second or two or an even strength goal by a second or two.
It was flinched. So, you know, if the goalie who's used to having that pucks fly at him flinch, you know it had a little oomph, little juice on it.
Richmond able to clear this one all the way down the length of the ice. Picked up by Carolina. Rubin trying to clear it out of the zone. Held in by Richmond. De Leon with a shot opportunity. That one on the doorstep. And Hall, he'll freeze that one. And we finally got our email from Switzerland. Matteo Viglino's dad just emailed us to say, hello, good evening. Hope they're enjoying the game. And I would be remiss, Keaton Tenyas, happy birthday, happy 20th birthday for the man down on the ice, number 27. I would sing happy birthday, but nobody wants to hear that. Even I know that. I'm never going to be on American Idol for a reason. Viglino with the puck. Carried in, has Loughnane with him. Just put that one wide. Tipped on the way through cross. Tipped around. Now Carolina wrapping it around. Viglino with the puck. He'll cut it into the slot. Loza with a shot opportunity. That one's sitting right on the leg pad. And Ryuchi will finally cover that one up for the whistle.
You know, back to the birthday thing. You know, we could get all four of us who are up here, we could all sing together.
No, we would probably end up off Kumi pinching in, able to ring this one around. Kim over on the far side of the ice. He'll try to chip this one up off the glass, but caught the netting and out of play for a whistle. Faceoff will stay down in the Richmond zone over to the glove side of Lake Mayuchi. 13:02 remaining here in the third period. Carolina with a 1-goal lead. Faceoff one back up to the top. Tom chipped it back into the zone, rung all the way around the boards. Mackenzie over on the far side of this, overskated the puck, sitting down on the doorstep, battling for it along the wall. That'll square loose. Hurlman picking it up for the Generals, able to get it out into neutral ice. The birthday boy, Eaton Tanyas, he'll chip that one back in the zone, but Richmond able to get it back into the Carolina zone, cleared up, and now Carolina will pop it up into the netting and out of play for the whistle.
You okay?
This has been a track meet of a period, just go, 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 and then it's like, whoo!
Take the about minute break you can, I guess, eh?
Keaton Tanyas with the puck off the faceoff, chipped out through neutral ice. Loughnane, he'll touch up, so no icing. Surchek down low, battling for the puck. He's tied up along the wall. Richmond, they'll come out of the pile with the puck. Wow. He'll send it back around. Carney looking to get a tip on her. He will get it on, wrapped around up to the blue line. Carolina able to hold it in his own quick shot opportunity.
And we're up here. They're on ice level, so
Richmond will ring this one all the way down. Now Bolte in the corner, played across, picked up by Carolina. Tanyas, the birthday boy, chipping it into the zone over to Nolan Bolt, tipped on the way through, directed in the corner by Maiucci. Puck sitting down on the doorstep. Loughnane with the puck, he'll play it around Nolan Bolt. Pressuring for the puck, he's bumped into the boards, picked up by the Generals. Richmond now back the other way. Owen Cross in the zone, he'll let a shot go. Hall able to get a leg pad onto it. Tanyas with it for Carolina. Off the glass, chipped out in neutral, right into the midsection of Hurlman. He'll bring it back into the zone. Puck tied up on the wall. Now Surchek with an opportunity for Carolina. Able to split the defense. He scores!
Oh!
An odd angle went right off of the shoulder of Maiucci. Caught the top corner inside of the net and bounced right back out. Bing, bang, boom. Carolina back up by 2. 8:31 remaining in the period. I don't think anybody saw that shot coming until after it was already gone.
Oh, well, not only that, I mean, just the fact of the odd angle, and also the way it went through. There's the catch-22, you pull them, but also being on the power play, the Junior Canes being short-handed can dump it down.
Exactly. It's a catch-22. It's like you want the extra attacker, but at this point you're down by 2. You've got to push a little bit. Off the face-off, Freemanis with the puck up at the blue line. Over to Carney. Looking for that shot tipped on the way through. Wow. Along the half wall. He's tied up on the wall. Referee telling him to move the puck. Puck up to the top. Carney. He'll let a shot go. That one off the top of the glove. High over the top of the net. Carolina ringing this one all the way around. Carney able to hold it in the zone. Down low. Farley with the puck. He'll send it around. Picked up by Carolina. The Canes, they'll just shovel this one all the way down the length of the ice. Carney with a shot set up into the corner. Bridget. He'll reverse it back up to the top. Carney playing across. Picked off by Carolina. Chipped down a little bit too far for Loughnane. They were trying to catch him with it in stride. Maiucci, he'll just glove that one down and hang on to it for the whistle.
Maiucci was starting to look to the bench here, so if I'm thinking if the Generals get it out here, we
Ruben
could.
now with an opportunity, he'll just shovel this one out down into the Richmond zone. Loughnane with the puck. He'll try to put on the brakes. Will sidestep pressure, but Bridget able to get back. Delayed penalty coming up. Carolina will go on a power play. 1:22 remaining. So, barring a goal, Carolina will conclude the hockey game on the man advantage, which that will probably not. I would think keep Maiucci in
68 seconds left in regulation.
Face-off won by Carolina. Loughnane with a shot. He'll send that one wide of the goal. Chipped back into the corner. Picked up by the Generals. Kim playing that one around, looking. Got it over to Lau. He'll come into the zone. Offsides called on the play. He dragged it in. Stick popped off of it. You can come into the zone ahead of the puck if you have possession and control. He didn't have possession or control, so it became offsides. Face-off will come back outside of the zone. 54 seconds remaining here in the third period.
And speaking of 7, the Packers just put up 7. It's 7-3.
Bunch of cheeseheads.
Absolutely.
Bolt with the puck for Carolina. He'll carry it into the zone. Intercepted Bridget. Up to Lau. Richmond back into the Carolina zone. Tries to cut back into the slot. Pushed out to the outside. Puck tied up along the walls. 30 seconds remaining here in the third period. Battling for the puck along the wall. Carolina will come away with it. Chip down deep into the Richmond zone. Bridget back to play it for the Generals. Damian Bridget ringing it around. Perlman now back the other way over to Lau. Kitchen him in stride. Quick shot up to that one tipped by Tenyes and out of play for the whistle. Oh my God. Keaton Tenyes just the everlasting comedian down there.
Well, what did he do? I must have missed it.
The shot tipped off of his stick, and it was just like he kept flinching. The birthday boy having a little bit of fun. 4.9 seconds remaining. Face-off coming to the Blanca side of Zach Hall. One back by Carolina. Puck down in the corner. That will effectively do it. So Carolina will come away with a 7-4 victory. 4 points on the weekend for Carolina for the Premier squad. 4 points for the Elite squad. 4-0 on the season for both teams. Not a bad start for Carolina. Like we said earlier in the weekend, first place in division, both